Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode here on the Dave Bridget FM channel. My name's Dave, and you join me for another episode of the Roma Wasn't Built in a Day challenge. This is a Discord challenge from the Tony Jameson Discord channel. You can search him out on Tony Jameson FM on Twitch or at Tony Jameson on Twitter. Search him out on there. I'm sure he'll give you the link for the Discord channel. This is just a monthly challenge that we do. You are in charge of Roma, funnily enough, for one season. The only rules you have is you can only buy or loan players from clubs previously managed by Jose Mourinho, the new Roma manager, which is all well and good, but the clubs that he's managed are Liera, Benfica, Porto, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man U, Inter, and Spurs. These are all big clubs in their own right, with the exception of Liera maybe. And they don't really want to sell their best players. And even if they did, we really can't afford them. So you have to be a little bit creative about what you do and who you bring in. As I said, this is a one and done season. We're getting right into the business end now. We are recapping April. We've got a massive Rome derby, which we will go through, and also we've got the first leg of the Europa League semi-final against Porto. So let's get through it and see how we've been getting on. As I said, now we are going to be going through the games all in April. Straight off the bat, spoiler alert here, 33 games played. We've got 5 games left. We are 6 points clear of Juve in second. We've still got to play Juve. But Juve still got to play Milan, who are in third. Touching distance now. Okay, this is huge for me. Not won the league on any save that we've been going with on FM21 so far. So this will be the first for me. Going through the games that we've played then in April. Right off the bat, last time you saw me, we had a 2-0 win against Napoli. Straight after that, we had a few days rest just to recharge the batteries for the players because they were getting dog-tired. Straight off the bat, we were at home to Benevento in the league. Now, the strike force has been bolstered now. Nicolo Zaniolo is back fully fit, and he is lethal. If we'd have had him all season, this would have been a completely different thing. I think we'd have been far away ahead. Those games where we've lost a couple, not many, but we've drawn a fair few. Those games, if Zaniolo was there, we'd have won these by far. Early start for us, 5 minutes in. Mkhitaryan firing it over to Karsdorp on the right, pulls it back. Vinicius Jr., he's another one. He's been absolutely leading our scoring charts. 5 minutes later, Karsdorp again to Vinicius Jr. Over to Zaniolo. He gets his first. 5 minutes after that, Vinicius Jr. again. Turning provider, Zaniolo poking it in. These pair have been absolutely top form. On the half hour, Gagliardini feeding Vinicius Jr. He gets his second. And then just after half time, Zaniolo from the spot. And that was all she wrote. They had 2 shots, 2 on target. The defence has been rock solid recently. We've not conceded a great deal at all. Morante has kept his place in the sticks. Paul Lopez was injured for a game or 2. Morante came in, and we've not lost since he's been in there. He's in there on merit. Paul Lopez, though, he will come back into it. He is level with Morgan De Sanctis on clean sheets for a season in Serie A. So he will come back in. He will have a chance to get that title, to get that record. They're both on 22 goal games at the moment. This was one where there's not a bad player here. The lowest rating on this was 7.1, and that was Ibanez. but yeah, Zaniolo with a hat-trick, Vinicius Jr. with 2. Those 2, when they are fit and rested, they are shoo-ins for starting. The advanced playmaker in the middle of the 3, that's the one that's been rotated around more than anything else. that was after that, we had the Europa League quarter-final. We were away to Leicester City. Now, anyone who has seen my West Ham save will know I am from Leicester. I am a Leicester boy, born and bred, although I support West Ham. That said, Leicester City in the Europa League quarterfinals. I wanted to win this more than I wanted to win the Rome derby. I'm not going to lie. So we went in there. We put out the strongest team I could. There was no resting people, despite the squad being dog tired and half of it being out injured. So we went going. We'll see the goals. With this one, it was another case of some kind of curse that we've been put on Roma. 2 big injuries during this game. Either side of the first goal, right on the stroke of half time. Veretout, he's out for 4 to 6 weeks, I believe. Then on 55 minutes, Karsdorp feeding Pellegrini, fires it over. Rudiger misses his clearance. Vinicius Jr. pokes that in. Then Karsdorp gets himself injured. On 71 minutes, Harvey Barnes firing it over. Jamie Vardy couldn't miss. They went ahead for level for one long. Spinazzola feeding Vinicius Jr. his second, give us the lead again. And I thought we were cruising. I'm not going to lie, because then on 82 minutes, Pedro coming over, Mancini knocks it, makes it 3-1. Leicester, those foxes never die apparently. And Ayoze Perez feeding Vardy, he put it back to 3-2. That was on at 90th minute. And then in the 91st, just 30 seconds later, James Justin feeding Maddison, strolls through and makes it 3-3. That was really, really disappointing. 90th minute, we were 3-1 up and looking steady. As it happens, we've got 3 away goals. We're not losing. We just need to get a result now in our own backyard, and we should be fine with that one. But yeah, them pesky foxes, they never know when to quit. After that, though, we were back in the league, and it was Udinese. This really is starting to be a bit of a patchwork team week in, week out. Now, it's very rare that I'm playing the same 11 game after game. They're getting tired, they're getting injured, the little niggles are popping up. Reynolds is in for Karsdorp. He's out for the 46. I believe it might be the season for him. And Udinese put up a strong fight. They kept it out right up until 10 minutes to go. Diarra throwing the ball over the top and Zaniolo popping in. And then coming towards the end there, Vinicius Jr. on the left, firing it over, and then 12 yards out, Zaniolo gets his second. As I said, he has been lethal for us since he's come back from fitness, making up for lost time massively. I mean, now we're at the end of April now, so we played some more games. Zaniolo, he has played 7, scored 8. So, yeah, making up for lost time is young Nicolo. Udinese put up a strong fight there. They kept us out. They had their chances. We had the better chances. We had more chances. We just couldn't put it away until, as I said, that Diarra's ball over the top unlocked the door, and Zaniolo then put it away. Then we had the quarterfinal second leg. We were at home, so we had the away goal. So all we needed to do was make sure we had a positive result. And a positive result we did have. Again, not a same 11. We had Bruno Perez come in for Brian Reynolds, who picked up a knock. Surprise, surprise. He did all right. Perez, though, he came in, he filled the spot. On 17 minutes, Vinicius Jr. feeding Spinazzola onto Pellegrini. That one there settled the nerves a treat. It was a nice early goal to give us that advantage. And it stayed that way right up until the end. Ndidi misplacing the pass there, Mkhitaryan squaring it to an unmarked Vinicius Jr. 2-0, and we are through to the semi-finals of the Europa League. We dominated. We really did. 18 chances, 9 on target. By all accounts, they were mostly inside the area as well. They were good chances. They were steady chances. So that was nice. Moving on, we kept going. We had a massive, big month in April. We had a lot of games. We had 10 games in total playing. No wonder the boys are tired. Coming up after that, we had Sassuolo. Now, once again, as is standard now, changes made to the starting 11. I'm not able to put in a consistent 11 here. Reynolds is back in because Perez picked up a knock. The two in central midfield, they're completely different. Villar and Otavio coming in, and then Pedro swapping out for Vinicius Jr. But it didn't make a great deal of difference. Calafiori on 3 minutes, feeding Zaniolo, lifts it over the oncoming keeper, and that was that. And then with 10 minutes to play, Villar feeding substitute Charles Perez, and he rifles it in across the keeper to make it comfortable. Then on 90th, Perez turning provider for Zaniolo, who a lovely little dink over the keeper as he came towards him. Scoring wasn't finished though. Mulder on the end there, and after bouncing around, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his surname, but it was a 3-1. It was nice because around about this time, Juve lost their first of the two. We were level on points, knocking through. They lost the game here, so it was nice to be able to get this point and keep us going. Get these 3 points, so should I say. So after Sassuolo, we had Fiorentina. As I say, these games coming thick and fast. These were once we played the Europa League first leg, we had games on the 12th, 15th, 18th, 22nd, 26th, and then we've got one on the 29th. These are coming thick and fast. So as I said, we were away to Fiorentina, and once again, changes made in the in the squad. Mkhitaryan coming into the middle of the three, Gagliardini coming into the central midfield. Pedro kept his spot after a decent performance. So with this was very much a tired performance from the players. There's not one that's starting off at full fitness. It was an even game. On 20 minutes, Villar getting the knockdown from Smalling, and then with 5 to go, Reynolds on the right, crossing over for Calafiori on the left, and it was two totally unexpected goal scorers there. A ball in midfield around the wing back, getting them in. I don't mind who scores, as long as we get someone and we keep this run going. We have been on such a fantastic run so far. The last time we lost in the league was all the way back in November against Milan. We've not won every game by all means. Benevento we drew. Lazio first time round we drew. Oh, I thought we won that. No, we drew there. Bologna and Cagliari, two games there where we dropped points. Spezia we dropped. These are teams we really should be beating that we've drawn against here. Genoa at home, Torino. And then, so yeah, we've not had it all our own way by any way, stretch of the imagination. And then the game just played, we had the Rome derby. It was Lazio, our turn to be at home. They can get in the away team changing rooms. And another one where a change of formation, what a surprise. Vinicius Jr. came back in. Spinazzola's over on the right because Perez was injured. Calafiori is doing well there. Otavio and Gagliardini, who are two January signings for us, dropped into the midfield there. And Pellegrini comes into that advanced playmaker role in the middle. Before the game, team meeting held how important this game is just to build it up. We are on the cusp of winning the league here. So these players have had it drummed into them how important these games are. We cannot go dropping points now. This is a big test for us, and one that I'll be brutally honest, we passed with flying colours. On the 18th minute, Calafiori on the left, Otavio feeding Pellegrini, running from that deeper position compared to the shadow strikers. Second half, Lazio came out a little bit more after Lazzari coming over and Immobile. The defender just went to sleep. Made the change, went to very attacking from balanced. Zaniolo winning the ball on the right, firing over the top. Charles Perez in as a substitute for Vinicius Jr. And then on the 90th minute, Diarra running from deep inside our own half, skins the last man and slots it away. 3-1. Unbeaten in the Rome derby against Lazio. We drew the first one 0-0, as we said earlier on. This one was a comfortable game. Once we stepped through the gears, started balanced, got the early goal, conceded in the second half, and they pushed on more. So went through the gears, up into the very attacking, didn't need to push the lines up, kept that standard line, and then just went through the gears, and it was a comfortable win in the end. Which brings us bang up to date. What we've got now is the Europa League semi-final first leg. We are at home. It's Porto. This could be fun. This could set us up as for a hopefully an easier second leg where we can maybe rest some players, because straight up after the second leg we've got Inter, then Juve, two big games, and I could really do with resting some players, but I want to win everything. So I'm not no weak side being put out here. Ottavio, former Porto player, he wants to get one over on him. The other game is Arsenal versus Lazio. So we are on. It could very well be a Rome derby Europa Cup final. This would be nice. That will be nice, because we kind of got in Lazio's head now, I think. We're keeping it balanced. We're not dropping deeper. We will go with the opposition instructions. Let's see what we need to do. Zaniolo is unfortunately unregistered. I did not know if he was going to be in or not. Mkhitaryan can take that spot. Smalling needs a rest. Okay, let's give Kumbula a run. Spinazzola on the right. Let's give Perez. It's got to be Perez then. It's got to be Perez. Yeah. Gladini and Calafiore, can't do anything with that. Unbalanced on a standard line. Okay. The one bonus about all this, with this changing that's been taking place in the team, the back three have been, with the exception of this game where Smalling's finally hit his peak where he needs a rest, the back three has been steady of Smalling, Ibanez and Mancini. I need to clear this bench out then. Perez. Veretout is almost back. Zaniolo's goals, we're going to miss them. I've got a feeling I may well pay for not just having a spot in there for him. The squad's tight enough as it is. I can't really, couldn't gamble on him being around. And we're at the Stadio Olimpico. Recent form, 5 wins. Porto recently spotty, to say the least. 1 lost, drawn, 1 drawn. A basic 4-4-2 from Porto. We don't come against that very often in Italy. Let's see how this 5-2-3-0 strikerless goes up against a 4-4-2 then. Felipe Anderson, West Ham's Felipe Anderson gets the early shot, well wide. One court deflection, okay. And a good header clear, okay. Porto keeping the ball well in there, working through the lines well, firing it over. It's a good defensive header. Can we counter on them? Perez taking it a long, long way inside Mkhitaryan. Vinicius Junior, Pellegrini. Oof. Perez was allowed to run a long, long way with the ball then. Nice and steady. 15 gone. No one's really having a bad game. No one's standing out as such. Or from our throwing, how they got the ball so early. All good save from Lopez. Oh, he's offside anyway. He's offside. Okay. That's right. This is what we're good at. We're good at moving through those lines really quickly with passing to feet and moving on. Gagliardini to Perez. Ottavio against his former team goes through. Mkhitaryan. Yes. That was all Ottavio there. He wanted that. He picks the ball up on the edge of the area there, rides one tackle, busts forward, and then Mkhitaryan takes over, pops it in at the near post, and we take the lead. That was important. That was nice. Okay, 25 gone. It is a very tense affair, let's be honest. Yeah, no one having a bad game. No one's really standing out, but no one's having a bad game. Corner. Oh, how did that go in on the near post there? You got to look at the keeper for that, surely. Oh, he's totally unmarked. I had to run on the defender. He got no chance. Such bad defending. And the away goal, I really could have done without that. Let's bring some focus into this. Okay, coming into half time. And now the focus comes in. Takes way too long. Okay. Pump the fists. Time to dig in. Time to dig in. Individual. Gagliardini. Kumbula. Ibanez. Made no difference to that. Okay. We were second best, all that. Let's just push it up a notch. Let's just go for them. Rather, we're at home. We need to go for them rather than sit and wait for them. In fact, let's see how this sits. Ottavio beating off the ball. Good head from Ibanez. Vinicius Junior rides one tackle and he's hit the post. Oh, so close. Don't want to do too much. Good block. Good block on the line there from Calafiori. We are looking dangerous on these, or they are looking dangerous on the corners. Pellegrini is not playing well. Who have we got? Who have we got? No one really. Mata, Pedro, Mata. Trying to hit us on the counter. Fine, let's give them something to counter them. They're going to sit back. They're playing with more caution. Let's go at them. Let's go at them. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's a terrible goal kick. Straight to them. Straight to them in midfield. That was appalling. Oliveira, feeding Mendy. Out to Manafa, pulled it back. Kumbula was nowhere near his man. Calafiore, he's not having a good game. I don't want to bring Spinazzola off. He's just too tired. He'll get himself injured. He's got legs made of biscuits as it is. Come on. Okay, we're going Mata, firing it over. Ibanez, yes! At the far post, narrowest of angles. It's a great free kick deep there. Ibanez had peeled off from his man. There he is. Gone, oh yes, gone deep, and then from narrowest of angles, sneaks it in at the near post. That was nice. Tavio's tired. Anderson with a free kick straight at Paul Lopez. Calafiore has come off. I'm going to bring Diarra on there, hoping that defensive midfield can just sit and be a little bit more defensive solid. Oh no, down there left. Oh, I thought he'd given a penalty then. Whew. Okay, comes the last 5. It's been a very, very even game. They come again. Down there, right. Pulls it over. No one there. Blocked for a corner. Okay. And away by Mancini. Okay, can we counter on them? Gagliardini, Diarra, Mata, Elise, Mkhitaryan, gone too far wide, pulled it back. Gagliardini. Oh. Okay, into injury time. 5 minutes of extra time. Free kick. Straight down Paul Lopez's throat. You'll not beat him from there. Mata, free kick. Diogo Costa comes up. Did have a look at starting him start of the season. They didn't really want to release him, which is understandable. Oh, Perez beaten to it. Felipe Anderson. 70 feet. Okay, corner ball. So with the kick, and Paul Lopez comes out and collects. It should see us to the end now. Perez. Can we get one more? Vinicius Junior, beat you, man. Oof, last-ditch challenge there. We're into added on time. At the end of the added on time, and Chile lifts it over Diarra. Can we get? Okay, and there it is, 2-2. I can't argue it's probably a fair result. They had more shots. Yeah, we had a few people. It's a patchwork team. Who am I kidding? No one had. Ibanez had a good game. Mata did well when he came on. Mancini played well, but there's too many here that are going to have to put a second string out for the Sampdoria game, which is next, and hope we can get some people fit for the next game. Okay. We didn't lose. We get a result at their place and we're through. Oof, Lazio got stuffed. Okay, looking like it's going to be if we get through against Arsenal in the final. The romantic in me would have been nice playing Lazio if we get through. But okay, Sera, and etc. etc. So here we go. This was the penultimate video of the season. Coming up, we have got the month of May, and what a month it's going to be. Sampdoria next, as we say, they're sitting 17th. I've got to rest some players. This will be the one where they get rested. Then we've got Porto, then Inter, then Juve, then Bologna, who are sitting high up. Then we've got the Italian Cup final, and then Cagliari by then. I'm hoping, because I think on this Sampdoria game is the one where Juve are playing Milan. So it would be nice if Milan get a result against Juve. I'm not expecting miracles, let's be brutally honest, but it would be nice. Let's have a look what we got. So when we play Sampdoria, Juve have got Verona. Then they've got Spezia. We've got Inter. Then we've got Juve. Then the game after that, then oh no, that's Milan derby. Juve got Genoa. They got the last game of the season. They've got Milan. I'm hoping by then it should be all over. But there we go. Okay, big month coming up. It's the last month of the season. I'm hoping we are in touching distance of a treble. We've got nothing yet. We could still end up empty-handed. But yeah, thanks for watching. As always, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the little notification button so you know when all the videos come down. This has been Roma Wasn't Built in a Day. I've also got the I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, a strikerless West Ham series. Please hit them up, see what you think. I've been Dave. You've been watching. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.